All right, let's just go over some 10 or so rules around machine guarding. And these are meant to keep you safe. It's kind of like that code of safe practices, but here we go. Always be sure that moving parts are clear of people and objects, right? We don't want to be running into anything. We don't want to be cutting anything. And this happens all the time. I was using a router and wasn't paying attention, and all of a sudden the cord got wrapped around. I went right over top of it, and luckily I was holding on to both of the handles and not the cord. So it went beep kaboom. Don't wear jewelry, loose clothing, long hair, or any other things that can get caught in the machines or up inside the guard itself, right? Don't allow people who have this long hair and loose clothing and all this jewelry, necklaces, ties to be working around you while you're operating that equipment either, right? That's how things get caught up in the machines themselves. Keep an eye for your overhead and moving parts such as pulleys, which could be hazardous, right? Carry loads, drop loads, all that kind of stuff. Next is check the guards and make sure that they're in place, right? At all the points where you could come into contact with one of those shear points, nip points, crush points, right? All those actual areas that we talked about earlier in the training. Know how to turn your machine off. So this is number 5. Know how to turn your machine off in case you need to do so quickly. Know, do I need to unplug it? Do I need to press the red stop button? What do I do there? Okay. Number 6, read the manufacturer's instructions. Read them front to back. This is part of that fault versus responsibility talk that I usually have with you. It's your responsibility, your duty. You have the ownership of reading the instruction manual. If you need training on the piece of equipment, get the training. Don't just start using it. That's on you. So make sure you do that, right? Feed the material. Number 7, feed material into the machine with push sticks and not your hands, right? If you need to feed material into the table saw, do it with the push stick. If you need to, plane something, do it with the push stick, right? Make sure that you're not putting your fingers into the machine. All right, take it easy. This is number 8. Take it easy, slow down. Rushing through a job is one of the major causes of accidents. And you know what? I do a lot of training with martial arts, and a lot of guys, when they first start, they want to go real fast and they want to do all this, and they make a ton of mistakes. So we always have the saying, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Learn how to do this before you speed it up, but never, ever rush. So you can be quick without rushing. You can be efficient without rushing. So learn that difference and make sure you can do it. All right, number 9, check to make sure that maintenance is done when it is required to be done. And if you suspect that a machine has missed its maintenance schedule, then put it in for maintenance, right? Raise your hand. Again, your responsibility. If you notice that, make sure that you say something because you don't want to be using equipment that's out of tune. All right, number 10, be familiar with your lockout tag out procedures. Understand how to shut down the machine, lock it out, tag it out, start it up. When you need to remove a guard, you want to go through that lockout tag out procedure. You don't want the guard off and you're in there doing something that's not locked out and someone kicks it on, then you're really caught. So make sure that you know what you're doing. And number 11, never, ever, ever, ever use a piece of a machine or equipment, a piece of machinery or equipment without the guard, okay? Make sure that the guard is there.